Welcome to tutorial 3 for Yeartech Avenue. We're going to, in this tutorial, open a practice page, create page ladder, and you have to go to your pages and click on one of your pages, one of your blank pages probably. Then you'll click on Designs to the right side, click on Custom, and find Practice Pages. You'll open your practice page. You won't be able to open other people's practice pages. Click on Edit, and here's my practice page. As you can see, I've added several photo boxes, caption with the text box, and I've added a text box here which appears with the cross through it. This means that some of my words are being cut off, so I have to either adjust the font size or adjust the words. So you can see here, these words are cut off. I might make the dominant photo below a little bit smaller in order to fit this box, but we do need one pica apart. So I could adjust this box so it's one pica lower, make this one pica longer, and therefore have space for my story. Let's see how it looks. No red line through it. Now we're going to add images. Here's the fun part. Everyone loves to add images. We click on Images to the side, Activity, and then you find the activity that you're using. If there's a check mark beside a photo, that means it's already been used somewhere in the yearbook, so you want to check out why it's being used. We're going to double click on this photo and we can zoom in a bit, and we can also move the photo over. Now to add a dominant photo, I'm going to find a photo of people dancing, because what's a Halloween dance without people dancing? Double click on it once again. I could zoom in. This one is pretty good sizing, so I can move it up though and move it down. Okay. Now we're going to add clip art, and for our yearbook this year we're going to be using clip art for our folio tabs. So we're going to use this one for the fall pages, this one for the winter, spring, summer, of course. So let's add in a fall one. I'm just going to put it way up here so it doesn't replace one of my photo boxes. Now, as you can see, it's bleeding here, and that isn't very good, so I'm going to use my arrow keys to move it over. And I'm going to move it as far down, but now it's bleeding off the page at the bottom, and half the letters will be up. So I use my arrow keys to get it as close to the corner but not have it cut off. We're formatting this so it's not so large, so we're going to format the size. Now you go down to the bottom here, and we want the height of this to be 3 point, and when I press return or enter, it automatically resizes, it resizes the width. Let's make sure this is still in the bottom corner now that I've resized it. Oh, there, it's a bleed. Now it's not a bleed. Now we're going to add the page number. Going up to the top, we click on page number, and unfortunately this page number, when they put these in, they're too small to click on them and move them over. So I've learned from experience to make them larger just for moving. They don't put them in the right, it doesn't automatically place in the right position. Now I can make it smaller, and for ours, for the fall pages at least, we're using bold, 18 point, and we're changing it to white, and we're then placing it over top the leaf. And I might need to make this box a little bit smaller at the bottom here so I can move my number down a bit. So that's how we're doing the folio tabs this year. So we've added clip art with fall, we've added images, and now we're going to add an element. We can actually draw boxes, circles, and hexagons, hearts. Okay, so for example, I'm going to draw a circle and place it under my story and my title. So I'm going to resize this. And see, it's 2 columns wide, and it's 1 pica apart from each of the elements. Now for this, we click on Format, and now we can send it to the back. It's behind my story, And we can change the color of this, of course, maybe something like my red. Okay, and so you can use graphics such as these to highlight important information. Okay. You could also use these for linking pages, but we'll do that in tutorial 4, linking pages. At this time, I'm going to resave this practice page by going to Save as Practice Page and typing in the same name as I had before. So images, clip art, and graphics tools can enhance your final project.